Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Thursday live training. How's everyone doing today? What is up, everybody? Giving you guys a second to hop on here. Let me know as you're joining if you can hear me and see me so I don't start talking to myself for 5 minutes. I've done that before. So let me know if the audio is working, if the video is streaming correctly to Facebook. Good to see you guys joining. I'm super excited for today's training. I think you all are going to really love this training today. Let me know if you can hear me and see me before I dive in. How you doing? How you doing? Awesome. Diane, there you are. Hi, Diane. All right. Good to see you guys are able to hear me and see me. Let's dive into the training today. So the topic that we're going to go over today is really talking about um, what I'm going to share with you is my process for consistently attracting qualified, quality, ideal leads and consistently booking new clients. All right? This is the number one question that people ask me before they become my client. Okay? They come to me and they say, "All right, Valerie, listen, I see you're always talking about attracting new clients. I see you're always sharing your clients attracting new clients. How do I do that?" So let me know in the comments if you've ever wondered that or if that's you. If you're ever wondering that question, then this is a really good place for you to be today if that is you. All right. It's literally the number one question that kept me stuck in the beginning of my coaching business. Okay, so we're going to talk about my process, how I do it, very foundational things that we're going to go over today. I actually have a worksheet that I can give you. So if that's something that you're interested in, then you can go into the comments and type worksheet, and we'll actually make sure to get that over to you so you have a worksheet that coincides with today's training. Right? That's the plan for today. Let me know if that sounds good. Let me know in the comments if you're down for that. Alrighty. My goal here is really just to share with you, you know, highlight whatever gaps there may be for you in your own process, right? And bring awareness to that for you so you can know for yourself what to take away from this and what you can actually go work on to continue to improve, continue to move your business forward. All right. Awesome. I see all of you guys joining. Hello, my loves. What is up? Give me some hearts in the comments if you are excited for this talk today. I'm telling you, this is the number one question I get asked. All right. And if this is your first time here, if you are completely new to me, you've never seen me before, you've never met me before, welcome to the group. Hi, my name is Valerie Elher. I mentor inside my program, the Online Coach Intensive. We call it OCI. And inside there, I show coaches how to make money in their own coaching business by going online and consistently and predictably enrolling new clients. This is kind of my thing. All right. And I've personally grown my own business to over $1 million per year annual revenue. All right. So I know how to attract clients. Now I teach my own coaches how to do the exact same thing, grow their own businesses, blow their own minds with what's actually possible in their business. All right. So let me know if this is something that's of interest to you, relevant to you, where you're at in your business. All right. And first and foremost, all right, I think it's really prudent to start this talk just actually explaining what I mean when I talk about qualified clients or ideal clients, right? What does that actually mean? This is where I want to start today, okay? Because I think there's so much confusion out there around What is a qualified client? What makes them ideal, right? So when I say qualified clients, to me, it's those clients that are in that place in their life, in their head, where they're ready to commit. They're committing to doing the work, committing to doing the work on themselves. They're taking full ownership over a specific area in their life, right? They're ready to grow, they're ready to transform, they're ready to make some changes, right? They have that readiness, all right? And they're also willing to invest into their own journey, right? They're willing to invest into your program no matter what the price is, right? That is an ideal qualified client. So I want to be really clear. Um, when I'm talking about invest, I think we've talked about this before in this group. When I'm talking about investing, I don't mean like $50 for a session, right? That's not investing in themselves. I don't mean $100 for a month of coaching with you. Okay. I mean, willing to invest into your programs at a level that they take seriously. Okay. Where they're putting themselves in it. They're there for the full experience and they're there to make some change in their life. They're there to get a specific result. Okay. And then the other piece of this is really just being um, when you have people who have made that decision and there's that shift inside of them, you also have to be able to energetically over deliver to them, right? You as the coach are now taking on this person who is in that place, they're ready to commit, they're there for the full experience. Now you are the vessel to facilitate that transformation with them. Right? So you have to be in a place to over deliver that transformation to them. And again, because you don't need 100 clients paying you $50 just to make 5K every month, right? The beauty of this type of client is that you have all of this space now where you're available to be there for them for their own transformation. Let me know if that sounds good to you. How many of you would like to be able to be more present and more available to less clients so that the fewer clients that you have, you're able to actually over deliver to and provide an amazing transformational experience for them inside of your program? Go into the comments and give me a yes if that is something that resonates with you and something that you would like to do or you already do. Let me know that in the comments too. If that is the experience that you provide for your clients or something you'd like to provide. All right. The other beauty of this type of client, we're talking about who is a qualified client, who is an ideal client. The other beauty of this type of client is that they take personally, right, ownership of the results that they create with you, right? During that experience with you, they're the ones doing the work. They're the ones creating results in their life, right? They are the creators, right? The future is their property, and you are just the facilitator for them of that journey they're going on. And so this type of client is the one that's taking ownership of that. They know that my results are a direct reflection of the work that I'm doing on myself, and they're personally invested in that. Totally different than someone who's just dabbling in maybe solving a problem in their life. Maybe buying a $50 session from this person, maybe buying another $50 session from that person there. Let me know if that makes sense. Have you ever experienced the difference between someone who's not really that committed, they didn't really show up and do the work, they kind of disappeared when you tried to work with them, and someone who was ready? Okay, that's the type of client we're talking about right now. That person who's fully committed and has full ownership over this area of their life. Right? That doesn't mean that they have it all figured out. It means they're ready to take ownership over creating transformation in that area, right? And you are facilitating that with them. All right? Have you ever tried to coach someone who's not really open to being coached? It's terrible, right? It doesn't get them results, right? Because we can't create the results for them. So if they're not open to being coached, they're not available for the transformation, they're not going to get results. Okay, so this is why it's such an important topic. You want to attract the people who are in that place in their life where they're ready for that. All right. You want clients that are all in on the experience. They take their coaching, they apply it, they do the work, they practice it on themselves. They are the full embodiment of this work. Like that is the place that they're at, right? Those are the qualified clients. Those are those premium clients. Marcia says, yes, 100%. That's awesome. Yeah. And it's twofold, right? It's not just about them paying you premium prices, right? It's not about, "Oh, just pay me lots of money. I'm gonna throw a bunch of money at this problem and I paid for it." It's about how they show up in the coaching experience, right? That's what I'm most interested in. You know why? Why do you think that is? Because it's in their best interest to take them on if they're in that place. It's not in their best interest to take them on and take their money if they're not there for the experience. But also think about this. This is how you create a life where you love your clients, right? Where you and your clients are having the best experience. You approach every coaching session with like this belief that you have the best clients. Did you guys know I have the best clients? Like I have the best clients out there. Every single client in OCI, they're I truly believe this, right? I actually do have the best clients, but I don't leave it up to chance, right? I create that result, right? Those are the people that I attract. Okay. And that's how I view every single one of my clients is with that belief that you are the best. And they can feel that when you believe in them, right? And therefore that energy is transferred to them. They become even better, right? And when I love my clients and where they're the best clients for me and I'm the best coach for them, guess what? I'm leading my best life. Like I literally just feel like I'm always just so in love with my life. How many of you know that you can create that is an actual choice that is within your control right now? Let me know in the comments. It is possible to wake up and feel like you're living your best life. You can create that. It is a choice, just like it is for your clients. Doesn't mean that your clients don't show up and that there isn't work to do, that they don't have problems that they're working through. Doesn't mean that there's nothing for them to work on. They come to you and they're completely transformed on day one. No, that's where the beauty is. That's where the transformation happens. That's where the magic is held. But what it means is that they're open and that they're open to the solutions. Okay. So I really want to have this conversation about the foundation of what we're talking about. We're talking about attracting ideal qualified clients. They're open to getting coaching, they're open for the full experience. Right? That's what I think creates an ideal client, right? Because you are fully there for them. They're going to be more coachable. And then, of course, they've invested at a premium level, right? Which is truly the best gift that they could give themselves. Why? Because it's actually a form of self-love. They're actually creating maybe for the first time ever in their life that they are a priority in their life instead of putting themselves on the back burner. Okay. So I just want to offer to you, if you're listening to this right now, that there is a belief out there in the coaching world. Some of you coaches have it. I see you. I know that someone out there has it. There's this belief out there that the most qualified clients that you can have, they're also going to be so much work. Like they're going to be so demanding and they're just going to take so much energy and they're just going to take so much like suck so much energy from your life. And how are you ever going to have time for them when you also have all these kids and you have a partner and you have a family you need to be present for? And if you have these clients, they're just going to be taking all of that. especially if they're paying you a lot of money. I just want to offer to you that that is just a thought. That premium clients just have to be people who pay you a lot of money and therefore own you, own all of your time. You have to be available to them all the time. They drain you of all of your energy and focus, right? That is not the experience of my coaches. That is not who I attract. Okay. So just know that if you're in that place where you're worried about that, where you're afraid to make offers to people because of that pressure that you feel as soon as they pay you, you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to deliver for them and they own me and oh my gosh, I have to spend all of my time focusing and worrying about them. You're probably not attracting the right people. Okay? Or you are attracting the right people, but your own fear of what the relationship will be like is so strong, it's holding you back from making the right people offers, like right now. So I just want you to really think about that. Qualified, ideal clients, right? Not so much in the amount that they're paying you, but in how they're showing up in the experience right now, right? And I know there's some of you who are thinking like, "Okay, Valerie, like this makes total sense for you. You're talking about your process for getting clients, right? But you're this business mentor. You help people make lots of money. So of course you're attracting more quality people than me. I just want to offer to you as insights, okay? Because I know there's someone out there thinking that too. I want you to stop for a second and think, okay, there is a whole world of coaches out there in the coaching world, all right, that help people solve major problems in their life, in their health, in their relationships, in their healing their energy, in their fertility, in all of these areas, right? These are all areas that I've helped my coaches sign clients into their programs and make money and blow their own minds with what's possible. I just want to offer to you, just like my client Kristen, we interviewed last week, who's making $60,000 per month in her health coaching business, or my client Crystal, interviewed her before. You can go look that interview up. Spiritual life coach. She's also making multiple six figures in her business. Why is that possible? Why is it possible that they're also able to do that? It's because they're just it's not because they're just making making offers where they're charging lots of money and now they're feeling all this pressure to deliver. That is not their experience at all. In fact, they have really clear boundaries in terms of what their coaching container looks like, right? The reason that they're doing this, and I want everybody to stop and hear me, this is the important part. Okay, the reason for that is because they've learned how to communicate the value of what they do in a way where the person on the other side, that right type of person for their own offer, connects with them. And they're like, I need her. I need her. I don't connect with any of those other people. They don't understand me. They don't care. I need her. That is an energy that you can't fake. Your clients will be able to feel that. Another thing I hear coaches say is, well, of course people are coming to you, Valerie. Of course your process works for you. You have all of this proof, you have all these results, all of these clients are coming to you. And I don't have any testimonials yet. I've only worked with a few clients. I don't really have all these testimonials, or maybe I haven't worked with anyone. I don't I don't have formal training. I'm not as expert as you. Listen, if this is you, I want you to listen. I hired my very first coach. I never once asked her for testimonials. Never saw a testimonial from her. Never thought to ask for one. I never asked her for trainings, her background, her education. None of that mattered to me. I didn't want to see her resume. I didn't ask for any of that. I knew in my gut that she was the person that could help me. And I was connected. I didn't want to talk to anyone else. How many of you would like your marketing, your business to be doing that for you? My friends, this is available to you now. If you're not attracting that, it's just that you haven't connected with your ideal clients in a way that's connecting with them. That's it. You haven't learned how to communicate that to them, the value of what you do in a way that connects and converts. It's not that you're not good enough. It's not that you're never going to make money. It's not that you can't make that much money because of whatever your offer is. People don't make money in your offer. None of that. But that you can only charge by the session because that's what you see everybody else doing. It has nothing to do with that. You have not learned how to communicate the value of your offer in a way that speaks to the people who can use your help right now, right? It's all about how you're communicating the value of what you do. So if you're communicating the value in a way that is confusing and it's talking about a million different things, if you're confusing people, that is the core foundation of this process, okay? Is connecting with people in a way that they can understand you. Like, the reason that I'm able to be so consistent with revenue from month to month to month, right? And when I'm attracting clients, like premium clients consistently, it's really this simple. Okay. And I have a worksheet that you can go this a whole clarity worksheet that's going to give you these foundations we're talking about today. All you have to do is ask for it. Um, it's this simple. Okay. How to communicate the value of what you do in a way that connects with people. There's actually exercises I can give you on that worksheet that will help you do that. All right. That's it. You don't need to be doubting yourself along the way. It's like, okay, doubt, you can be here for the ride, but you're not running the show. All right. This is simple. It's something that you can learn and it's available to you right now. If you want my help with this, I can teach you to do that. We teach this all day long inside OCI every single day. We teach you how to speak the language. It's like the secret language of your clients. Okay. That you're not speaking right now, which is why they're not coming to you. We teach you how to crack the code on that. All right? And this worksheet will help you a lot if you're just looking to start getting some momentum today. Speaking the language of premium clients. Because otherwise, it's like you're speaking Chinese or you're speaking Greek or whatever it is, and they're not understanding that you're the one holding the giant flag that you can help them, right? What you're saying isn't landing. So many of you think you just need more leads. And I want you to think about what would happen if you got more leads. What would they see? What message would they hear? Is it attracting anyone right now who's quality, who's in that place that we talked about in the beginning of quality clients, super qualified? All right. So we talked a little bit about what qualified clients are and the importance of communicating with those clients. I'm about to give you my biggest secret. Okay? The biggest secret for, like, really nailing the communication. Okay? You guys ready for this? Let me know if you guys are still with me or if this is like you guys have all the ideal clients that you need. Because I'm about to give you my biggest secret. Only if you guys want it. Give me a yes in the comments. This is the difference between downloading a bunch of information, okay, about marketing, how to brand yourself, how to put your message out there, all of the stuff that's out there about this stuff. And your message still falling on deaf ears. And shifting out of that into people immediately reaching out to you and saying, "It's like you're reading my mind." It's like you're reading my mind. You can literally go inside this group and see posts of clients saying this. People reach out to them almost daily saying this. It's like you're reading my mind. It's crazy how much you are in my mind. It's crazy how much you are speaking to me. All right? Happens all the time. And we talk about this a lot in OCI, creating a magnetic message where people are connecting with you. They're almost like they can't help themselves. They don't know what's happening. They're being drawn to you. It's the best. All right, I'm seeing some yeses. Okay. So the most important thing that you need to have to break through with your message, and I really want you to believe me, I want you to hear me on this. This is the foundation. Okay. More important than any other tactic I can teach you, because we geek out on tactics a lot in OCI, but this is the foundation. This is so important. It's having a very strong, solid belief in yourself as the person that qualified clients love to work with. That's the first thing. The first thing is you have to become somebody who qualified, premium, high ticket, ideal clients are magnetized to. You have to become that type of coach that those clients are drawn to. That's why I said you can't fake that. You can't fake that connection. So if you're not embodying that person, if there's something going on that is out of alignment with that right now, where you're not even sure you're the type of person that they should pay money to, like it's not a no-brainer yet, and you have a lot of doubts, your best clients will feel that, and it will literally block them from coming to you, right? This is the energy that you put out. This is so much of what we coach on in OCI. This is the foundation of so many, every area of your business, right? Because it's not about the price. It's not about black and white, how to price, what to say, and all the practical things about that offer. We talk about that. We geek out on practical things, putting together everything like perfectly, the offer, the price. But the core of this, okay, what's helped me consistently attract clients, ideal, qualified clients, is how I show up, what I believe about myself intentionally every single day, what I think about myself, how I act, what I like, what I believe about myself, what I believe about my ability to help other people. That has to be rock solid. And I'm telling you, okay, these two pieces right here, strong belief in yourself as a solution and clear and compelling messaging. Okay, I've seen coaches who are struggling for 6 months straight, consistently trying to grow their business for 6 months, showing up every single day and making $0 in their business for 6 months. Come into OCI, we fix these two things, and boom, they start signing clients to make over 5 figures, just like my client Alexia. You can go watch that interview later too. We have another one with her. So it's so important to address this. This is exactly what's keeping you from creating those ideal clients. And again, I have a worksheet for you to work through this. I'm happy to just give it to you for free. You have to promise not to give it out to anyone else. Okay. This is my work, and I only give it to you. Okay. You guys are my special people. So if I give it to you, you have to promise not to share it with the rest of the world. Okay. Just for us, our little secret. So a lot of this foundational work is a lot of identity work. It's work on your self belief, your own self confidence. It's the foundation. Every single thing that I have done to grow my business to $1 million revenue annually, right? It's something I do every single day to this day. So I'm literally going to give you the process of what that looks like to stay super grounded in your belief, what I do to stay super grounded in my belief, and to really believe that I'm fully capable and feel confident in my ability to help people. No matter where they're at, right? And for some of you, you're thinking like, well, of course you're confident. Look at how many people you've helped. Look at all the evidence you have. I don't have that yet. Listen, you can be that confident and you can create that level of belief now. You are the embodiment of that transformation. You are the product of your own product. Believe in that. That is what you're selling. Like I said, I never asked my coach for testimonials because she was the embodiment of the transformation that I wanted in my life. And there's people out there right now that are praying for someone like you to come along and say, hey, I've totally got this. This is not a problem. I can totally help you. We're going to fix this. This is not going to be a problem for you anymore. All right. So I want you to write this down. Those of you taking notes, every single one of you should be taking notes. I want you to write this down and ask yourself, am I doing that right now? Am I bringing that level of confidence and certainty to my offers? Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a moment and I want you to rank. Okay. You don't have to publicly write this in the chat, just rank it on your own paper. I want you to rank on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being nobody should ever pay me for coaching. should never happen. Definitely don't pay me right now. And 10 being, you should be working me with like literally yesterday. What level of confidence do you bring in your offer? Just think about that right now. You can write it in the chat if you want. You can write it on a paper privately. It doesn't matter. This is a safe space. What level of confidence? If you don't have testimonials, you are the testimonial. You are the evidence that you can bring other people. This is the foundation, my friends. I love teaching strategy. I geek out on sales. You guys, I am like the sales queen. I love talking about sales. I love talking to my clients about their enrollment calls, their strategy calls, how things are going. What happened? What did they say? Tell me what they said when this happened and that happened. We get deep into the strategy. Can help them with all that. Getting super clear on their offers. Who is that ideal person? All of those things, marketing, sales, etc. But none of that's going to work for you if you're like in this place where you are still saying, I don't know if I even believe in myself yet that I can help people, that I'm for sure the person they should choose. They should for sure choose me, not this other person. Choose me for sure. No brainer. If you're not in that place, none of the strategy is going to help you. Okay. So we coach on that. We do a lot of work on that as you're growing your business. That's such an important foundation. Okay. The other piece is getting super clear on who is that ideal person, right? This is giving yourself permission to speak their language, speak to the person that you want to serve. All right. Well, this is the exact opposite of just throwing out offers to everyone. Everyone gets an offer. Everyone with a credit card and a pulse is welcome to come in. Doors are wide open. Right? That's not how we operate at OCI. You actually have to kind of like not beg us, but like show us why you are the ideal qualified person if we let you in the program. It's total opposite energy of everybody can come in. I just need a client because I need money and I need clients and I don't have enough. Right? One is coming from total security, confidence, and abundance, and one is coming from scarcity and lack. And your clients can feel that. Okay. So just getting really clear on who that person is. Not just anyone with a credit card. Who is that person? And what is the language of that person? This is a very specific part of the process at OCI that I teach clients is how to elevate the clarity and the quality of the clients that you're attracting with some of these exercises that we teach. Okay. So here is something tangible that you can work on today, right after this call. Okay. I want you to sit down and I want you to brain dump everything, okay, that your brain offers up about who is the person that's going to get the most value from what you have to offer. Okay, so write on your paper who is the person to get the most value from what I offer. Okay, and again, I have like 10 specific exercises on this worksheet if you guys want it. If not, just write this down. This will help you today too. All right. But I want you to think about what am I going to do that's going to create the greatest level of impact with my services, with what I offer. Spend some time on that. And then you can take it a layer deeper. What are the traits of that person? What are the characteristics of that person that's going to get the most value from that container, that coaching container with me? Right? What is it that they say? Right? What do they talk about? And this is what we help you flesh out right away in the beginning inside OCI. It's like we get super clear on this first. Okay. Now, here's the third exercise. Notice how, when you're doing that exercise I just gave you, notice how your brain is going to want to offer up these little, yeah, but these kind of, they're like little, it's going to object a little bit to your ability to help them. Like, yeah, but I'm not totally sure if that was the right choice. I don't know if I can help that person. Or, but yeah, but maybe not yet for that person. Whatever it is that your brain offers up, it's for sure going to offer up some level of self doubt talk. It's so important to be aware of this piece. Don't push it away and hide it in some dark closet somewhere in your brain. It's important to be aware of it because whatever your brain is telling you when you're doing these exercises, it's literally going to block you from clarity. It keeps you stuck. It's why you keep downloading information and now you still feel stuck. It's like trying to trudge through mud to get your business anywhere and to get clarity on some of these foundational pieces, right? So notice those thoughts. We have to clear them out. All right? Is this resonating with you guys? Go into the comments and let me know if this is resonating with you. Every time your brain tells you a reason why this ideal client probably doesn't want to work with you or might not be the right client for you or how it's all very confusing, whatever your brain likes to tell you, whatever it is, write it down in a separate column, your answer to that thought in your brain. Okay. You can't just let your brain run the show if it's going to offer you up some thoughts like that. You have to actually sit down with that thought instead of ignoring it and write an answer to that objection. It's redirecting your brain what to believe. Okay, brain, you think we're supposed to believe this self doubt thought over here, but here's the answer that we actually want to believe. This is what's actually serving us. What is your answer to that objection? So that's the next exercise. And don't say, I don't know during this exercise. Let your brain is a great answer seeking machine. If you offer up the answer, it will give you one. Okay, that's the next exercise. This is a huge part of why your marketing feels hard. We're never quite sure what to say. You feel stuck a lot on how to market yourself. Or just you're not sure how to crack the code and create really clear and compelling messaging that's attracting people. This is the work that needs to be done. Okay? So just start noticing like where are you settling right now in your business? Where are you trying to just kind of, put things out there that you know aren't attracting the right person? Okay? We dive super deep into a lot of this stuff in OCI. Okay, I only have so much time today. All right, but I just want to um, give you the foundations and then create this worksheet for you to go and actually spend some more time on this stuff because it's so important. All right. And the last piece of this is once they're coming to you in your marketing, is making sure that your offer is in alignment with your marketing, right? That your marketing's not saying one thing and then your offers are over here doing something totally different. So that's the other thing we teach you is how to enroll ideal clients having really simple and clear offers. Because I know there's a lot of you out there right now that are still attached to like 5 different things that you wanna offer. And you have all these different ways and all these things that you're passionate about talking about, and your clients ideal clients don't have time for confusion and overwhelm. So if they see that in your offer, it's going to push them away, right? They want you to be the leader that's going to guide them on what they need to do most, okay? So when you're offering too many things, they're gonna feel overwhelmed, it's gonna confuse them, and a confused mind does not make powerful decisions. Notice that. Every time you've had a confused minds don't make powerful decisions, okay? And when you haven't made that powerful decision about your offer and you're still attached to all of these things, your energy gets dispersed, diluted, scattered all over the place, right? So have one simple, powerful offer that's going to give your ideal client the most value. Okay? Give them the best result. And that's that best energy exchange for you in terms of cash flow, right? Get your belief behind that, and we show you how to do that, all right? All right. So then once you have your belief set on that, it's really like you just go and you just sell from that place of belief. Like you are selling to your humans. You're not selling to every single person listening. Just like I know there's people on here listening right now who aren't my people, right? This isn't going to be your thing. And that's okay because I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to that person who's like, I connect with you. You're my person. You understand what I'm going through. That's what you do when you sell your offer from that place of belief, right? So many coaches are struggling to get clients because of the way you're making your offer. It's not built on that foundation. It's like, hey, I'm doing this thing. I'm testing out this offer. Do you want to be like a beta client? Maybe reach out to me if you might be interested. Like, no, people want to work with the coach who is like, you definitely should be in this. This is going to be the most transformational thing you do. For the rest of your life, this is the most transformational thing you can do, let alone the rest of the year, right? You have to sell with that energy. You have to be like, "Hello, this is it for you. I have the best thing that you could if you are my person, if you are having this, this is your thing. This is the pathway to your transformation. Like apply right now, period. Get in here." Like having that level of like not from a needy or graspy or desperate place. It's like from I'm here to serve my people. If you're my person, you have to be here. Like you're not gonna want to miss this ride. Right? That's how I sell my offers. It's like I'm picturing that person that I just know needs to be in the program like yesterday. And my belief is so high because I've been the product of this work. Right? And I have so much evidence in my own mind doing this work over and over and over again with my clients. Right? Like my offer is for sure the best thing out there for anyone who wants to learn how to enroll ideal clients consistently. Right? It's the best of the best of the best in the coaching out there. Like, literally, when you enroll in this program, you're never gonna have to enroll in another marketing program again. Like, we had a video, maybe I'll share it in this group. We had a video from one of our clients who joined OCI a few weeks ago. She's like, "I told myself I was never gonna invest in another coaching program again." She had invested in other programs, and now she's in OCI. She's like, "This is the best thing ever." Right? Because of the stuff we're talking about today, that connection and creating really clear messaging. All right? So you never have to wonder how to do this stuff ever again. Literally saving my clients hundreds of thousands of dollars from doing things that they think they need to do in order to start signing clients consistently. I just know that in my soul so deeply. It's the reason why I have this strong belief in what I offer, right? So that's what I want to impart to you is that that is what you need to have, right? And if nobody's ever taught you how to have that, it is something that is available to you, right? So I want you to ask yourself, where am I not totally bought into my own coaching? Where am I lacking belief in that I have the best solution out there? Where is my energy at when I'm selling, when I'm putting my offers out there to the world, to the people who need me? Where am I lacking belief? And like why not? Why is my energy not there? And what would it look like to be just beaming with energy? What would that look like at all times to just be in the embodiment of that? To be the product of my product. Because that is what we're talking about that transformation that you're giving people in your offer. That starts on day one. All right. I could go on and on and on, you guys. Are you getting value out of this? Let me know, or I'll wrap it up here. The transformation that you're giving people in your offer is what is going to change lives. And that is why you are here as a coach. If you're not super hyped about it, if you're looking at your offer, you're looking at growing your business like this big burden, like, oh, I feel so heavy about the thought of thinking about growing my business. It's like, no, you're a coach. You're here to help people. This is what lights you up every day. It should be exciting to go out there and talk to people about growing your business. This is the best news ever. You need to sell it with that heart and with that soul, knowing that that right person is there, right? That person that you're speaking to, that right person, they will feel that. What would happen? I want you to think about this. What would happen if you just allowed yourself to get so excited and so grounded in the value of your offer? How would you feel? And how would you show up differently? And if you don't know how to do that, we coach on that in OCI too. I'm telling you, this is foundational stuff. We don't leave it out. All right. It's not strategy is not enough. Information alone is not enough. Information does not equal transformation. Okay. So that is at the core, the foundation of how you start attracting those qualified ideal clients. All right. Marcia, sometimes I think my passion is too much for people to handle. Listen, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that. I've never seen that happen. That is a good thing to have passion. Now we got to connect it with your communication using the right language. One of those could be off, or you're attracting all the amazing, you're fully booked and you're attracting all of the qualified people you could possibly ever need. That's amazing. So, listen, you guys, if you want the worksheet for this, all right, I have a specific worksheet, but again, it's just for you. Don't share it with the whole world, it'll be all over the internet. All right. If you want the worksheet for this, go into the comments and type worksheet so that I can see that you're someone that actually wants to do this work. I have some work that you can do. It's only 3 pages. This is very deep work though. It's very powerful. It's going to help you, especially if this is an area that you've noticed is a gap for you in your business. Okay, if you don't feel like you consistently are attracting those people that we talked about today, those qualified, ideal clients, go into the comments and type worksheet so we can get it over to you. And we want to hear from you after you do the work on that worksheet. What shifted for you? I want to hear that. That lights me up, you guys. That it makes my day. So let me know in the comments if that's something that you want. We'll get it over to you. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You guys are amazing. Second to my clients in OCI, I truly think you guys are awesome too. Okay. Can you tell that I love hanging out with you guys? You guys are amazing. All right, my friends. Thank you so much. I will catch you all on the next one. Talk to you later. Bye bye.